Well, you can also remember the CIA was responsible for causing the coup in Iran in 1953, where a democratically elected government by the people of Iran was elected to run that state. The CIA didn't like it because of the fact is this guy was starting to nationalize the oil industry. And America looked at it as they're going to be losing their chance to get in there because the Iranian government started to talk to Russian officials. So they thought that the Iran was going to turn communist, but the government wasn't going to turn communist. So what the CIA did was they caused the coup, let the Shah take over, and next thing you know, the United States started planting these missiles over there. In 1988, when I went over to Iran in the United Nations peacekeeping tour, I started to see how great an influence the United States had on that country. You can still see the buildings and everything. And the hatred towards the United States by the Iranian because of what United States did. Now looking at the past of Iran, the CIA had no business at all getting involved in that. And, what blows my mind is the fact that how people can be blinded. The truth. I mean, the truth is sitting right in front of them, but they don't want to see it.
No, ignorance is bliss for many people, right? They don't want to be held accountable because there's a cause and effect. Once you know, then, you're obligated to do something.
So what about that Bohemian Grove? What are actually the ceremonies that are carried out at that place? And at the same time, what are some politicians that are leaders in the United States that have been reported to be in that area?
Let's see. Bohemian Grove, Redwood Woods in California. Ceremony starts with the cremation of care ceremony. And a lot of people should be familiar with this or might not be, but Alex Jones, InfoWars, Prison Planet, snuck in there with a camera and videotaped a large quantity of the ceremony. And because of that, people had to start talking about it. Time Life and other magazines in the 70s and stuff had kind of done some articles, kind of poking fun at the men's club, guys dancing around naked, doing a bunch of weird things for like a week to 2 weeks that they claim they're just doing it because of all the pressure on their shoulders, that they need a week to, relax, and this is what they do to relax. But pretty much there's a large stone owl known as Moloch, which can be found in the Old Testament that children are sacrificed to. And what was caught on the video was an effigy or a body floating down the river, or down, I'm not sure if it's a river, but it's a lake, I believe, around the owl. And then all of a sudden you hear these crazy screams of this person or this effigy being sacrificed. And somehow in the midst of all of this is supposed to make politicians relaxed, feel better. We're talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger, we're talking about Tricky Dicky, creator of Plutonium, Ronald Reagan, George Bush, all men. Rumor has it that Queen Elizabeth is actually one of the only females to ever be invited there. There are female employees working at the Grove, but it's primarily all male, all men. And there's so many things that have come out of there talking about male prostitute rings and things like that to most people listening to this right now, once again, just think it's a conspiracy theory, but can really look into the Grove, start asking questions. Why do politicians feel the need to do this? We've got the Bilderbergs, we've got the Skull and Bones, we've got Bohemian Grove. There's all these elite organizations that behind closed doors discuss policy and pretty much what's going to be happening in the next couple of years in our country, in their country, and in other countries around the world.
Well, with that said, I'm going to pull a quote right now. This comes from the Washington Journal by the name of Sarah McClinton. In December 1992, she quoted George Bush Sr. as saying, "If American people had ever known the truth about what we Bushes have done to this nation, we would have been chased down the street and lynched." That was George Bush Sr. that said that in 1992.
Wow.
And I have that on my MySpace, the quote, right? I ran into that. But we only have a couple minutes left. We want to end the show with one of your songs.
Okay.
So could you leave some contact information if you're any upcoming events, and
sure.
Also any MySpace that you'd like people to look at?
Okay. My name is Gemineye. My partner in rhyme is Zadok Melchizedek. We're part of the Sons of Zadok, and the hip-hop that we disperse is it's a pioneering form of hip-hop so underground it's inner earth, and we call that Conspirituality, and that is conspiracy meets spirituality. So you can find us at www.conspirituality.com, MySpace /Conspirituality. We have our Facebook group. We have a new double CD album coming out in the next 2 weeks, so you can see that. But more importantly, I just wanted to say that we recently have just done a music video for a track called Ambushed that we did with We Are Change Vancouver, a DJ Ball and JMO. And if you go onto YouTube and you type in Conspirituality or Ambushed, and on DJ Ball's page, you will find the video for Ambushed. I'd love for everybody to check it out. Leave comments. Love to know what you think, positive or negative. Spread the word. The hits are going up, and I really, really would like to see more people talking about this subject matter.
Well, thank you so much for agreeing to come in there, Gemineye. And this is Co-op Radio 102.7 FM, CFRO. This is Monday Brown Bagger. The date is March 2nd, 2009. My name is Reginald Angus Argue, and we're going to leave the show with one of Geminiye's tracks right now. And I'd like to say to the listening audience, thank you so much for tuning in.